Good morning, everybody. It's Kevin. Today is the 28th of November. Gosh, 2 more days of this month, and then we're in the very last month of 2020. Hope you're good. I hope you had a good couple of days. I felt a bit scattered yesterday. I think I shared that I woke up with a little bit of a headache and some stuff working through physically. And that happens once in a while, but the opportunity did give me a chance to excuse me, go inward and reflect. I spent some time in the yard with the dogs, and it was a gorgeous couple of days out. So anyway, on to today's message. I'm excited to bring you today's message, which is really about the chess queen. I had some time this morning before I got going to focus and think about what I wanted the message to be today. So no coincidence that she should show up. This is about trust and a strategy. When the chess queen's energy shows up, there's a reminder that there's a plan that we have for ourselves, and there's a plan that comes from a higher purpose. I've talked about this before. Many of us go through our lives as children and adults, and we follow a plan that feels set up, if you will. Very few of us, until we get later in life, do we realize that the plan we've been on all along was the right plan. Oftentimes we're reminded by people, friends, classes, education, anytime we come to regroup, and I call a course of study, higher education, anything that we do to learn something or to relearn something, like those continuing education classes. Anytime we come together to refresh the brain cells that perhaps have been in autopilot, there's this reminder that if you could have done something different, if you could have done something else with your life, what would that have been? And for me, it always boils down to, I don't know that I would. Even if you think about areas of your life that perhaps didn't go quite the way you planned, those instances where you've held on tight to a dream, to an idea, to a situation, to something you wanted so badly. You did the visualization, you could taste it, feel it, touch it, do all the things, and yet it didn't work out. How many times have you realized that it didn't work out and later understood why? We don't tend to do that, do we? Don't tend to think, oof, if that had worked out, this other thing wouldn't have done. Or if that had worked out, oh goodness, this would have happened afterwards. So the chess queen shows up as an ally to let us know that sometimes the strategy we might choose for ourselves isn't the strategy that a higher power, higher purpose is set out for us. There's a Sanskrit or Hindu term called ahimsa, something like that. And I apologize to those who study it greatly that I am a novice at that language, but it basically means do no harm. Do no harm. If your purpose, if your strategy, if your way forward comes from a place of do no harm and lift the energy and the purpose of other people, then it is the best strategy for everyone. Just like a project that you're doing, whether you're making something, building something, house, ordering something that has to be made. There's a process. And sometimes the divine process for our lives, the purpose that we have in front of us, hasn't finished the process, that there are some stepping stones to get there. And I use the latest news about a vaccine for this Corona-19 virus, or what do they call it, something 19, COVID-19, there you go. It takes a while. Is there a race? Yes. And just recently we learned that some of the people who were working to create a vaccine didn't get it wrong exactly, but what they did was they something happened that caused a pause. Those little something that happens that causes pauses, diversions, things that go in a different direction, they're meant to happen. They're supposed to not follow the plan that was set out. So know that whenever you get a diversion in your life, whenever you feel you may not be on track, or if you found yourself misplaced this year, 2020, what an interesting number. If you found yourself being either without work, your business closed down, folks are experiencing hardship, you yourself might be experiencing hardship, challenges. This is an opportunity for you to say, well, you know what? I don't know what else to do. Put your trust in that what you are doing, you're supposed to do. But that requires some discipline. And the challenge with discipline is this: when there is no clear-cut plan forward, when we cannot control what happens next, we tend to panic, right? When we're born, when we're little, when we're toddlers, no one sets a storybook out and says, look, at 30 years old, this is what you're going to do. At 40, you'll do this. At 50, you'll do that. At 60, 75, you'll do something else. No one lets you turn the page and show you what your life's going to do, right? That would be, I don't know if I'd like that. I don't know if I'd like it. What I have liked, what I have enjoyed, and what I'll pass on to you is that even in the most challenging of times, even when I have been really, really stuck, I have learned to go in, and go in means go in. Seek something that lives there, that inner knowledge, that wisdom, and sit with it. And it's not like there's this instant answer. Sometimes there are. Sometimes these answers come and they're boom, 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 boom. Oof, it's powerful. And it's good too. But sometimes that's what you have to do, is just sit and be with silence and be with the grace. You can call it the grace of God, you can call it the grace of Spirit, you can call it the power of the universe. Whatever you vibrate with, resonate with, is yours. I think I spoke yesterday about how sometimes we disagree with each other. This is a time that we learn to find a way, even the opponents and those that don't necessarily agree with what we're doing or the plan forward. And that's what makes the apple cart turn upside down. We try to please other people. Nothing wrong with that. But that's them and their life. And sometimes all the pleasing we want to do for these other folks, if they're not pleasing themselves, if they're not doing what their purpose is, if they're not going within, following the divine energy, it won't work. What I know does work is being an inspiration, as others have been an inspiration for me, giving somebody an example to follow works to show, to demonstrate, to be, because I'm more likely to follow what I see working than just blindly believe what someone says will work. There's where that trust comes in. So working with the energy of the chess queen, I'm going to share a little treatment I do before I go into any meditation. And it's basically asking for clarity. It's just a little treatment. I learned this from Carl Gray not long ago, and it has helped. So put your feet flat on the floor. We are going to meditate, but I want to do a little treatment first. Feet flat on the floor. Right hand, which is the dominant hand, over your heart. Left hand over the top. And then close your eyes. Get centered. Get quiet. I am the keeper of my mind and of my body. Wherever light is, fear and darkness are strangers. Love, light is within me and work through me. I am of the light and I am of love. And then you can make a declaration. Mine is that I am of Mother Earth and Father Heaven. Or I am the bridge between Mother Earth and Father Heaven. And then you can call upon whatever higher beings, whatever higher power, whatever angel, spirit guides of the higher registry, of the light, Christed white light. And give thanks that this energy is reminding you of their presence. And be grateful that they're showing you what you need to know. And then be open. Make a declaration. I am open to listen and to receive. Then if you feel like you're in the turmoil of confusion or perhaps surrounded by uncertainty, you can call upon higher angels if you want to. The Archangel Michael works with a lot of folks. Powerful archangel that makes things happen. You can call from all four of them for the four directions, beginning with the north and the east, the south and the west. And say thank you, the angels, for cutting the cords that bind me to people, places, situations, fears and stories, or any other rubbish that I don't want or need to be connected to, and thank these energies for cutting those binds right now. Gently bring your attention to your body. Keep your hands on your heart and your intention inward. Scan your body for the tension or the held energy. Do you feel like moving your neck like I am? Your shoulders up and back. Open up your skeletal system. and connect with the rhythm of your breath. Use your mind's eye and your consciousness to anchor your feet to the floor and send the roots of your feet with an image down to the core of the earth. Allow the energy to rise up. As you lift the energy through your torso, into your chest, your upper back, your shoulders, up through your facial muscles and bones, through the crown of your head, picture the eternal flame of light that radiates from your bones, from your heart, from the center of you, outward. Know that every inhale you pull from outside of you to the inside of you is renewable, transformed energy. With every exhale, you give that energy up to be transformed. It is just as necessary to exhale, release, let go, to give material to be transformed, as it is to inhale, bring in fresh energy. Connecting with the evenness and the gentleness of your breath coming in, renewing every cell of your body and bringing it fresh life. To the release of energy that is no longer serving you, the stuck energy, the awkward energy, the anchoring energy that keeps you from growing. Allow the light that is within you to expand out 4 to 6 feet in every direction. Be that light as you see that light. Become that light and work through that light. Gently listen to the breath. Know that you are vibrating the divine light of higher power, always growing, always learning, always knowing, and always lifting. Continue breathing and sitting with the light that you have created for yourself. That feeling that you are part of divine grace, that your presence here on the earth as part of divine energy is a gift. You are the gift to others, just as they are the gift to you. As you vibrate with this light, with this gift, with the knowledge that you are a miracle, know that all you have to do is to listen and follow. Follow your heart's desire. Follow your higher calling. Just as you support everyone else, you too are being supported. Being the bridge that connects you to divine love, divine abundance, divine prosperity, allows you to always be supported as you support others. Gently place your hands at heart center at your chest. Keep and maintain the feeling of lightness coming from within you without you. Lift your thumb knuckles between your eyebrows to honor spirit and those around us. And together we bow and say Namaste. Thank you. A lot of the meditations I offer every day here are very similar. I could go into the egoic mind of trying to create something fun and different to do, but really simple is always the best route. Okay, enjoy your Saturday, my friends. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, Sunday, 5:30, usual time. Bye.